Previously on the plot thickens.
Okay, I've got about 20 gallons of milk in the fridge, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good this time. No need to worry about any kind of milk.
Even if I get a bottle of wine, I just show a Post-it note, and they're like, "Oh, okay." I think part of that is confidence, though.
All right, are we linking up with that other agent?
Well, if we're all on the same timetable, then yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a big fucking clock. It was very lucky, yes. The rock slide missed me by that much. And we get the dog back to its owner. We can clear this all up.
The dog cannot be returned to its owner.
It's blue hat and they flip it inside out and it turns red.
So it's being delivered by a double agent. Fantastic. Mysterious ostrich milk coming from an unknown supplier for no discernible reason.
When you just dumped the entire supply of whatever wacky drug he was addicted to down the drain.
And I've found you, and I'm technically supposed to take you all out, so I'm not technically part of the cohort anymore.
Hello, good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody, wherever it is that you are, whenever it is that you are listening. You have just stumbled onto our serialized podcast here from Wasting All the Time, where we are following a group of spies on a mission. What is that mission? I don't know anymore. I think it's survive. Maybe? Maybe. If this is your first time listening to the serialized version of our podcast, you did get a little bit of a snippet in the beginning that kind of lets you know what's going on with the plot so far. But if that's not enough, then you want to just go into the time machine and you want to hit the first episode for this plot, this group of serialized shows. It's not a bunch. It's not like 1,000 episodes and it's going to take you 1,000,000 hours to get through. It's just a handful, but it's your choice. I'm not going to pressure you. You're here for the ride and I'm here to stamp the ticket and make sure that your seatbelt's fastened and that the bar isn't defective when you go on this roller coaster. You must be this tall to ride. The plot thickens. After all that, and I did not expect that to be the person that was pulling the Duke's strings. Really didn't.
I know. It's not nothing in the dossier. Oh God, what's my voice?
I don't know. You got a frog in your throat or something. So to my credit, I would like to say that they are in the dossier. Okay, they are in the dossier. They are there as a mention from 10 other people's dossiers, and that should have set off something in my head that maybe they needed a dossier as well. But
yeah, they were connected.
Yeah.
The web you wove was woefully too small. Can't think of a W for
had
that.
to expand it. I needed to orb weave just a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey, did you want bacon or sausage in this burrito?
Oh, ooh. Can I get the sausage, but can I get it chopped up? I hate it when it's just a single link that's thrown in there. That's just, I don't like it.
I'm not a monster like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was about to say you might need to amend that.
All right, it'll be just a couple more minutes.
Thanks.
This kitchenette is surprisingly functional.
It's real nice. Yeah. And good on you for learning some new recipes.
Yeah, well, once I realized that a breakfast burrito was kind of the same recipe as, well, it's like an open-ended recipe where you can make it whatever you want. So I just do a regular burrito, but with a lot of substitutions. egg, for one.
Yeah, right. But both have cheese.
They both have cheese. I don't have to change that.
Oh, the lettuce gets switched out for hash browns.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's really a cool life hack.
It is pretty good.
It's
You
never
make good
too old
ones.
for a new hack.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to hack it up once in a while.
Sometimes you gotta hack.
You gotta hack and not look back. That's going to be my new motto, I think.
Yeah, I think that I think that it's proving to be quite useful in this time.
True. Not with the whole missing the one person in the dossier, but I'm not going to look back. Don't look back.
I'm going
to keep going forward.
Yeah.
Straight as a Robin Hood's arrow.
I guess they were straight. I mean, a Fletcher would want to make them straight for Robin Hood.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, because he was so good at shooting them straight that it broke other arrows, split them.
So straight it split them.
Yo, I'm gonna be so straight I split them, and I'm gonna hack and never look back. I need to get a book. I need to get a book for all these new life mottos.
Oh yeah.
Are we changing your nickname to Jory the Robin Hood Spider? I just heard a lot of things that you're doing. I heard the web thing, the Robin Hood thing.
Is this the end of the
I can
cloud?
help you with that. I can help you with the identity rebrand. Like, I got this. You want a cool face tattoo? I know a guy.
Oh man, I've always thought about a face tattoo.
What have you thought about it?
So I've thought a lot of things about them. I think that the thing that concerns me the most about a face tattoo is that it needs to be classy. And it's hard to make something classy for an extended period of time when it's on your face. What am I going to do? Am I going to put a Corinthian column on my face or something?
That is classic.
Or am I going to go Art Nouveau and do a swoosh? Would I do a Baroque floor thing? Like a Paisley Baroque thing? All are classy, but they come in and out of style every few years.
You know what never goes out of style? Your own name.
Oh.
You're going to have that with you the rest of your life.
I mean.
Wow.
I don't need to know my own name on my face, though.
And other people get to see it. That's a good point, though. If you're looking in a mirror. I don't know. All right. Well, that fell apart quickly.
Yeah, I don't want other people to look at me and be like, oh, look who it is.
Yeah. And Ethan, you wouldn't want a face tattoo of your name, right? Because then you'd go in and introduce yourself as Bob the builder or whatever, Jerry the janitor. And they'd say, why do you have the name Ethan tattooed to your face? And you have to come up with a backstory for every character, why you've got Ethan tattooed. Or cover it with makeup, but then that would potentially call attention to things, Why do you have too much foundation on your forehead? People notice these things.
Why would it be on his forehead?
I thought, it's just the most obvious canvas to me.
I would think you'd want to do it like a tear, but it's a name. Just real tiny.
Oh, real tiny.
Yeah.
Oh. And see-through, like a tear.
No, face tattoos aren't see-through.
Well, tears are.
You could get it on your tongue. Get a tattoo of your name on your tongue, so that way you always know it's there. It's not always showing up in interviews and things.
Oh,
but then if you need to you need to drop it and you're like, hey, meh, tongue tattoo.
Wow.
Do you think tongue tattoos affect how we taste things?
It would have to.
It's
Everything
gotta.
would taste like ink, right?
Or like pennies.
Pennies?
Yeah, right?
They still use
Yeah.
pennies in tattoo ink? It's been a while since I've been into the shop, but
I mean, there's like, because all a tattoo is that like you're inserting something under the dermis that's causing like a constant like infection that the rest of your body is trying to fight, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
like,
correct.
when I get infections or sick, I taste things in my mouth that ain't there, right? So
Sure.
I would think that it would taste like pennies.
That follows.
yeah. Medically, that checks out.
I remember one time we were on a case together and we were eating some Captain Crunch, and you said it tasted like kicks.
Oh yeah,
said-
that's when I had that cold.
That's right. I said, Jory,
Yeah.
you're sick. You're sick as a dog.
Yeah, I was.
You think Captain Crunch tastes like kicks?
You can kick that to Route 66. That's what I'm gonna say. Gonna put it in my book.
I go through Tacoma.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
Another thing about a tongue tattoo is I think it would end up looking pixelated because of all the little buds.
Oh, what if you lose one too?
Oh. What's the resolution of your tongue?
If you lost 3, 4.
So, Jory, I'm not going to lie. I didn't so much
Yeah.
read the report again with the dossier note as
Right.
handed it to Elias to read for me. So,
Oh, right. I was in the middle. I got to the part where we were saying that they were a hostess at a Denny's.
Yeah,
Denny's.
right.
But secretly also a criminal mastermind.
Yeah, I should have known. They were mentioned in 10 individuals' dossiers. And I just, for whatever reason, did not make a dossier on them. But now we know.
Now
Well,
we know.
It's a bit of, yes. Yeah,
Now-
definitely was
now
something
we
I should
know.
have grabbed. Now we know.
Oh, no.
Now we know.
Now
we know how they got the party room for so cheap all the time.
This is true. This is true. And you know, the wild thing is half the time they didn't even pay. They didn't even pay because nobody was going to use it anyway, so they just let them go in there.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
even cheaper than I thought.
Yep, just free. You can book them for free, apparently. If there isn't any, like, competitive person.
But if there are, it turns into a bidding war.
Yeah.
It's settled on
Which
the
is
black market.
It's the exact thing we were here to prevent.
That's how Denny's makes all their money, actually.
Damn Denny's.
Damn it, Denny's.
I'll never forgive them. They've done to the American economy.
All their
man.
fault.
But, you know what? We're tracking them now. And I think it's only a matter of time before. I mean,
Before what?
we're done.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah, that'll be easy. That'll be nice. I can just. I thought you were before, like our vengeance is complete, or before that we know the truth. But if we're done, we can go home. That's nice too.
I'm looking forward to going home.
Did you leave a sweetheart behind? Is somebody pining for you? Elias? Maybe some cats.
I have a girlfriend,
What?
but she kind of does her own thing most of the time.
Wait, hold on. You have a girlfriend?
Yeah. On again, off again. If you know what I mean.
This is not Candace, is it?
No, it is. We're still doing it.
Oh god, my god. Elias, she's
Bro,
no good.
nice.
I recognize that she's not a good person, but like
Yeah.
Good at other
it
things.
works for my schedule, my workload, you know?
She only works with your workload because she's a bad guy spy.
No, you can't just tell him like that.
What?
You got to ease into. Oh, okay. Well, no.
What do you? A bad
I've
guy.
told you this. No, okay, no. I'm past with the tact because I have told him this every single time, and then it's like he'll say, "This is what he's gonna." I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, "I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna talk to them about it." And then what's gonna happen is a week from now, he's gonna be wandering somewhere. He's gonna get picked up. And there's gonna be like a weird mark on his neck, like he got injected with something, and he's gonna forget the whole thing ever happened.
Well, I don't know if that's true, but I'll talk to him about it.
See,
Well, what if she is a bad guy spy? She's not with me on missions.
That just kind of makes it more hot that she's the enemy, and it's like, what is that movie? Something about sleeping with enemies. I mean, dude, A+. Absolute respect.
Mr. and
Hunt for the
Mrs.
Red
Smith.
October.
That one with the Russians, where she like tries to kill James Bond with her thighs. Man, I love Hunt for Red October.
And they drive the minis everywhere.
Yeah. Right before they heist the casino place. Oh, fucking tower of cinema.
Right. I think you could do better than Candace. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, a little bit of jealousy.
What? No, I have 2 dogs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you just say 2 dogs are better than Elias in like a moral sense?
No, better than Candace.
Oh, well, I thought you meant the other way. What? Why are you talking about Candace like this?
To be fair, I think 2 dogs is better than any person. I just didn't want to directly hurt your feelings, Elias.
No, we should have seen that. We kind of walked into that one.
Yeah.
Jory doesn't like people so much as
I
not
hate
people.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you tolerate us. I'm surprised we're alive.
I'm
honestly.
surprised also.
The things I hear you say in your sleep. Like,
I'm surprised you're alive also.
Oh, right. No.
Jesus. Hi. How do you? Wow.
You know.
Thought I was.
Well, you found us again.
Look,
Roland.
the Irish. What's happened to the great bloody clock?
It was a liability.
Yeah.
You had to take it down.
Right. Well, I'm glad you finally saw reason on that. Listen, there was a lass outside talking about needing to see Elias.
Oh no.
About
Was she's like 6'3", like blazing red hair, huge, absolutely huge confidence.
yes. Also an impressive bust.
That's Candace.
Oh, Candace.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
she's clearly a spy.
She's
Oh, yeah. No.
she's a
100%.
bad guy spy. Yeah.
She's a bad guy one.
I told her don't come here. I told her where I was going. I said don't come here, but for safety, we got to
What?
stay in contact.
Elias, you're not supposed to say. You weren't supposed to say ever.
I didn't tell anybody except
Right,
Candace.
and that's how I know now.
Wait, you got it out of Candace?
Right, yes, I did. We're working for the same agency that's trying to off you all.
That's not a
Wait, what?
euphemism, is it? Because Elias will not take that well.
I saw the papers come through and just thought I'd come in, do a check, make sure it was in fact you 3 that were targeted. Read Candace has many very detailed reports on y'all, and so that's how I figured out that it was the 3 of you, and not someone I'd actually want to kill.
Oh, that means a lot.
Right.
Thanks.
Of course you would have a report on us. This is what happens. This is what happens when your little sister gets into the game. I can't. I can't.
I do see the family resemblance now. You're like a sort of pocket-sized Candace.
The family always likes to say that I am the angry pocket size.
Yes, Candace is very like vivacious and pleasant overall.
Not you.
She's like that kind of person. She's like always like genuinely happy to see you. It never feels fake or forced.
That's a really important skill for a spy, to be able to have those people skills.
Guarantee you.
She doesn't randomly kill dog owners. That's like, I mean.
I didn't kill a single dog owner. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you had me
you have
do
two
it.
dogs now.
Exactly.
There was only the one last time.
Candace gets things done.
Well, I have my own emotional support dog. And then I now procured the other dog because of the mishap. Right? So I got the 2 dogs now. Which has kind of worked out really well because the other dog is acted like an emotional support dog for the emotional support dog. So now the emotional support dog isn't making me quite as anxious anymore.
That seems inefficient at best.
It sounds beautiful. We're all reliant on each other, aren't we?
I mean, except for like you and Jory, and I mean, kind of me, and kind of all of us. So maybe Roland is also kind of independent.
I like to think of myself as your friend who gets hired a lot to kill you, but isn't going to because you're his friend. I feel like that sums up the relationship. With an addendum of he would love it if you stopped doing weird things that caused his agency to want you dead. Because this is awkward every time.
It's awkward every time, but honestly, I would like to point out that your agency was the one that left the contract, and now they conveniently are trying to stop us from completing the contract that they were contracted to do with us, which leads me to believe that you picked up a contract for the Duke instead.
Right, because the Duke found out about the original contract back, the one back in episode 1 of this fiasco. And he, it turns out, being a Duke, has a lot fucking more money than the people that did the original contract. And so he paid my agency an amount that was larger than the original contract.
Right. I'm just saying that, like, according to the official spy regulations, what your company did violates Section 12.
Section 12? You're bringing Section... No one has cited Section 12 since 1866, and that fucking thing with...
And yet I'm citing it right now, Roland. I'm citing it right now. Section 12.
I'm learning about it right now.
1866, they cited it because the Civil War was over, but there were still spy fuckers going around doing spy things related to the Civil War.
Yep.
They want to get paid.
Yep.
But what's his name? Andrew Johnson, new president. He didn't make the contract, and so he was like, "Well, I don't have to pay it because Lincoln's, got shot." And so these folks wrote in Section 12 that you couldn't be going around messing with the money like that.
It's like a double jeopardy.
The spy code has sections?
Yes.
Well, in 1866, there was 12 sections. Now we're up to, 77?
Ugh, too many.
They are actually, the International Spy Group is voting on a 78th section right now.
What does that have to do with the Martingale case?
Yeah, yep. With Martingate, yep. It will clearly define parking for everyone. Yeah.
I've always said that having this many sections added on over time just proves that the original document was fatally flawed and we should start over.
But I mean, you're
right, but also you're wrong. I don't think it was fatally flawed.
Why,
I think
though?
that the original spy fathers, they understood that, they they could only see what they knew at the time. And so they put in these steps and these regulations so that we as spies could continually grow and adjust our laws in a way that was befitting for circumstances that they knew that they would not foresee at that moment.
Well, I just started thinking about it and I thought I had it figured out.
My personal opinion has always been that, we spies hold the means of spying, and so it should be sort of a collective sort of a thing between us spies, and we will self-determine how things go about, and we'll share contracts equally in the most, sort of, according to our own particular talents, and then, split the proceeds, evenly among us according to our needs.
Yeah, from each according to their sneakiness, and to each according to however many people they kill.
Right, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I must be high on that list.
Very high, Elias. Very high.
I don't know, man. I was just thinking like a single spy, like the best, most skilled spy, just tells everyone else what to do. That way you got one point of decision. There's none of this like time to discuss this.
I mean, that does simplify who you need
exactly.
to kill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
you kill who tell you to kill.
Done. The Denny's hostess is the best spy?
What, the Denny's hostess?
Yeah.
She's like outside the system entirely.
Strings.
Outside entirely.
Yeah.
That's a different sort of
She's
a
like
thing.
an outside. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I wouldn't go try to kill the Denny's hostess.
That it would be a bad move.
Oh.
What?
Why are you looking like that?
Ethan, you just made a real
Ethan.
face.
Ethan, why are you looking at your feet? Why are you shuffling?
I have very handsome feet, I'll have you know.
Okay,
Listen,
well, I don't need I don't need a handsome shuffle feet.
Why are you
got to
still
look at guilt?
wearing Why are you still wearing a Welcome to Denny's pin?
Oh.
And you smell like French fries.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
When you said you wouldn't try to kill the Denny's hostess, I took that to heart. I'm not as ruthless as Elias. I couldn't count on her to fall face first into a vat of hot grease like Roland. So I thought I'd do a little interrogation, get a little information on the inside.
With that voice?
No, sorry, that was like my telling about the spy thing voice.
Okay, yeah, I felt half committed, so.
Yeah, it was, I do that when I'm trying to give reports to the big bosses, and I'm like, spying on people. They love it. They love that. They eat it up.
Ethan, are you dating the Denny's hostess?
You know what? We don't really want to put a label on it.
Fuck, he's married. Oh, fuck.
This is why I have dogs. It's easier.
Do dogs get you free grand slams?
To my heart. Without the cholesterol.
You get those on your birthday anyway.
When is your birthday, Elias?
Wait, well, which one? I've had so many characters with so many birthdays. I don't let's see.
Why are you using my name? Welcome to Denny's. My name is Elias. What?
Because if something went wrong and I had to kill someone, I just start channeling you, and I don't know, choke them with their own fibula or something.
Oh, yeah, it does sound like something I would do.
Yeah. It didn't come to that, thankfully. There was no mass murder at the Denny's, so.
Different bone was involved, I suppose.
My birthday is June 31st, by the way.
That's not a date.
It's untraceable.
Right, because it's
perfect for
not
a
on the
spy.
calendar.
Exactly. You'll never find me.
But that means you never get the free Grand Slam.
It's a sacrifice I have to make.
When you're a spy.
Oh no, I don't get to spend my birthday eating Denny's.
I mean, you can get it to go and eat it in the next couple of days. It keeps for a while.
I mean, only really the omelets do. I wouldn't trust the pancakes and nothing.
Yeah, they don't even last the way home.
Yeah. Eggs are notorious for lasting a long time after being cooked.
I mean, if you pop it into the oven instead of like doing a microwave or something, you're fine.
So the only question I have is, you must have eloped, right? Why the hell didn't I get an invitation to a wedding?
I mean, you answered your own question because we eloped, like courthouse wedding. It was
I thought you weren't
Very
putting
under
a
the radar.
label on it.
Right.
I'm not. They
Labels
are.
are one thing. Tax deductions are another.
Oh no, we
Oh,
both
true,
used
true.
completely false identities on the marriage certificates. It was honestly the most
Then
spy romantic thing we've ever done.
why? What?
Why?
I don't understand kids.
You know, it's more of the. It's not just a piece of paper.
Okay, so I'm dating a bad
Actually,
guy.
it technically
spy.
is just a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's just
Roland
a piece of
is a bad guy spy. Ethan is married to a bad guy like leader,
something inside job.
and Jory the Cloud is trying to change her name.
And get a face tattoo on her tongue.
I'm not trying to change my name. I'm trying to change my taglines.
Yeah.
Have you considered every dog gets its day?
Oh, that's
of the
too
dogs.
good.
Oh, that's a good one.
God
Oh,
damn
that's-
it.
I'm
That would be a
upset.
good one.
You just come up with that off the cuff? Jesus.
Roland, that's too good. I don't
Yeah.
care how
I'm gonna
lucky
put that
you
one
are.
in the book.
Right. I suggest though modifying it to every dog gets her day.
If I just say every dog gets my day.
Well, because it's your day. You don't want the dogs to
I
have
suppose
your
it
day.
depends
If
on
it's
whether
your day, you
you're
can
the
get a free
dog in
Grand
this
Slam.
construction or not.
That's true. You could extrapolate out to be like every dog gets his day means like you get what's coming to you because Joy's gonna kill you in your sleep.
Every day I get my dog.
Speaking of, I totally burnt this burrito. Did you want me to start over?
Oh man. What if you I mean, it just looks like the tortilla is burnt. Why don't you scoop out all the guts and just do the tortilla part again?
I'm sure he's familiar with scooping out all the guts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, good.
What's a
yeah.
burrito?
Hmm? I can't tell
Wait.
if you asked me what's in the burrito or what
What
is
is
a burrito.
a burrito?
Oh,
What?
no. Oh, no, this is tragic.
Oh, I'm gonna.
This is the
oh,
saddest thing I've ever
Are
heard.
you eating donkeys in here?
Nobody's mad at
Is
me
that how
anymore.
bad it's gotten?
Not
they're
a little
untraceable,
donkey.
unhackable, untrainable, honestly.
No, it's a food item.
You can eat them
It's
too.
just humorously referred to as a burrito.
I don't think it's funny.
There's nothing funny about
I think that's what it
there's
is.
nothing funny about eating donkeys. It's a noble animal.
Well, we're not doing that today.
I'm glad to hear that. Why
So
the
don't
fuck is
worry
it called
about
a burrito then?
Yeah, don't ask.
I think it's because it would be like something that like would be put into like the packs, like the bags that they would have on the donkeys and the burros and everything. So like
The
it
donkeys
was
and the
round
burros.
and fat like that. Yeah, it was like round and fat like them. So they're like, oh yeah, well here we go.
Right. So you're eating a round, fat food item.
Yeah. Usually, historically, while riding a donkey.
Oh, that's right. Denny's is getting donkey burgers. So let me know if you guys
A
want to go.
what? Oh no. They did me wrong by the mozzarella sticks. I'm not doing that again. Not with Denny's.
Yeah, it's for a place that's supposed to be open 24 hours. It sucks that they'll shut down their fryer every once in a while to clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell them. I'm on your side. I'm like, listen, y'all. I want the amalgamation of all the food that's been in there since the dawn of fucking time.
The only thing that I trust there now is if I go there and I get a tiny little pot of hot water and some cider lemon. That's
You
it.
go there? I never
mean-
go there. I end up there.
True. You usually, I don't go, no one goes out to
You
Denny's
did just say I go
intentionally.
there. You just, I mean,
I say that, but the more correct choice of words would have been, I end up there because nothing else is open.
You went there, sister. Maybe in law?
Nah, it's because there's no other options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did say girlfriend out of habit. Candace and I did get married.
hey, Mazel
What?
Tov.
Yeah, we were going to tell you eventually. And
I would like somebody to tell me I'm supposed to host the next family dinner.
Wait a minute. I didn't get an invite? Elias, you're busting my
not-
balls, but you didn't get one, and I didn't get.
well, we eloped.
I'm sensing sarcasm.
I am going to speak to Candace.
She's just outside, apparently.
Worked
I
really
know.
well in the past.
I'm going to go speak to her.
Like,
Good.
You want to speak with Candace?
Oh, I'm going to have some words with her.
Here's the thing. So Candace came here to kill you all.
Oh,
She
I
was
know.
waiting outside. She was going to
She's
go in
always
and
saying
kill
that.
you all. She would have succeeded.
She's always
but
saying,
I
"You
showed up.
go on another trip and I'll
What?
kill you." She's always saying things
Right,
like that.
yes. And this time she was going to, and given the state of your security, she was going to succeed.
I mean, I don't know. 2 deadbolts on the door is pretty nice.
2, that's more than most.
That's 100% more than the average home.
To be perfectly fair, she would know better than to take care of me because then that just means she has to put up with Ma and Pa at every dinner on her own, and she knows that that is a fate worse than death.
Oh, God, yeah, in-laws. Ooh.
Yeah, it is. So
So,
good luck with that. Good luck
So
with
do you
that.
would you say that you
Elias.
get on better with your parents than she did? Because like if hypothetically speaking, it were going to be just you at the family dinners with your one-on-one with your parents going forward, that would be fine, correct?
No, it would not.
Right, because look, here's the funny story. I didn't actually know that Candace was, Elias's wife and your kid sister. I just knew that she was a threat to your lives, and so Candace is Candace. I had to like eliminate the problem that
What?
was being posed.
What? What? Roland, what?
I had to, there was a problem and I had to solve it.
Sphincter says, what?
Yeah, check out that hook.
What? Roland.
Speak plainly, sir.
I'm not going to say that I killed Candace, but
Thank God.
Candace is dead.
Oh,
It's the regular mort instead of le petit mort.
So, I wouldn't say that I killed Candace as much as it's that the bullet killed Candace,
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Let me try and figure this out right now. So that I don't go into a blinding rage. You, Roland, work for the same spy agency as my kid sister Candace.
right so far.
It is technically the evil spy agency.
I mean, I don't want to label it quite like that. It's more complicated.
But you are. You're usually
when you
the
think
evil
about
spy
it,
agency.
we're all sort of the evil spy agencies because we're out trying to kill people.
Yeah, but right, not all of us kill people though.
and you're Bad Guy Spy International, so
Yeah, there's.
I know
literally
that looks bad.
your BGI.
I mean, bad I mean, bad can mean many things. For Shaft, it meant cool.
So you handled one of your teammates, like you're from the same agency. So that goes against so many spy laws.
Many sections, yes.
Many sections you have violated. And also, that means that you went outside of the realm of your own updated contract with the Duke, so that's even more violations.
True.
And then you broke the friend code by taking care of someone that you are friends with, and it is one of their family members.
Right.
And not just 1, 2 and a half.
I mean, this. I know it sounds bad.
It is bad.
It's rather
The paperwork
inconsiderate.
I mean,
alone.
would you rather that I had just let her kill you all?
She would not kill us.
I'm pretty sure she
That's
would.
the one thing about Candace. That's the one thing. Did you ever look at Candace's actual death, kill
I
record?
did.
It's bad.
Well, just because there's so many failures in it.
Yes.
Did she by any chance have a little Tupperware with her?
A Tupperware? Now,
Because I did mention that I forgot the chorizo.
Now that you mention it, she did have a Tupperware.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Is she still outside? Should you just put her in the bushes?
She's not anywhere.
Well, I mean, I physically, her physical remains are still outside.
Okay, I'm gonna
I was going to
There you go.
ask if I could borrow
you
your
go.
chainsaw
go outside.
for that.
You cannot.
Okay.
You cannot.
I got a little
This is
hand
my
one you can
chance.
borrow.
Oh, don't. Ethan? No.
Hacksaw?
Well, I
Pocket knife.
keep a hacksaw with me.
No.
Scalpel?
But
No.
Oh,
Okay, Jory, but don't take too long or else I'm going to end up burning this other one.
Ding. Oh my word.
Awesome.
What
Awesome.
happened?
We went on, we took a fucking twist and I loved it.
Oh my gosh. Lovely listeners. I hope you enjoyed this roller coaster and that you kept all of your appendages in the story train? Story cart? The story cart? What do you call the story seat? Kept all your hands and limbs in the story seat? That
I think
sounds
you get
right.
to coin this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we find out what was the true demise of Candace? Will Roland have to now be on the run because he has a friend who lost his wife and another friend that lost their younger sister and another friend that lost their sometimes girlfriend? Will Elias learn how to use the fryer at Denny's?
Will Cody ever get his own goddamn character name straight and not mix it up with Dave's?
Will Ethan ever reveal his face tattoo that he's kept beneath foundation this entire time? And will Jory get carpal tunnel because of all of the paperwork they have to fill out now because of what's transpired? Find out this and more on the next The Plot Thickens.
Thanks ever so much.
Butts.
Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, an improv comedy podcast. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you really enjoyed the show, support us at patreon.com/timewastepod, or go to wastingallthetime.com.